Hey, hey, it's Kelly here at Don't Run with Scissors, your favorite Jeep driving mom of twins, two crazy rescue dogs, lawyer who likes to craft and has gone back to school for some reason. Welcome to my floss tube. It's called Don't Run with Scissors. It's episode 60. 60, which is kind of funny because I turned 50 yesterday. It's actually Sunday. Usually I film on Mondays. Tomorrow is shaping up to be a insanely busy, jam-packed day. Um, so I went to try and find out about tutoring. This is how tomorrow got to be the way it is. Mondays are generally pretty busy for us anyways. Um, yeah. So I called the Access office, which is the Student Disability Services, because I have a learning disability. I got diagnosed when I was an undergrad finally. I had a professor who was like, I really think something's going on. And he pushed to get me tested, and I will be forever grateful for him. And, um, but that was about 30 years ago. And even though at one point I used the Access office when I went to this college years ago taking just classes, um, those records are long gone. And I can't even tell you the place. Like, I know it was up in Big Rapids, Michigan, but I have no idea like who I would even begin to call to get those records. So in order to get help through the Access office, I have to go through testing again and have new documents. And so they couldn't fit that. I found this out on Thursday. They couldn't fit me in on Friday. They were already too swamped. So they could fit me in tomorrow, but it's basically you go and it's on a first come first there basis that they take you in and start doing the intake. So I gotta drop Bean off at school at 8:30, head over there. Hopefully I'm one of the first people and they can get me in and out fairly quickly because she's out of class at 10. Then I have a small gap and the boy has to be to band. He usually goes to campus about noon. He's there till 3:30, I think. I just know I spent a whole lot of time on Mondays driving. I pick him up, we get a small break, and then we have to go out to Highland Lakes campus for his other band. I have the hiccups now. Excuse me. So, in between there, I have to finish drafting. If I don't finish it tonight, I have to finish drafting another motion, do more homework. We finished ASL 1. I finished with an A minus. I am ecstatic. We've already met with our new ASL 2 teacher. She's really cool. It'll be fun. My new favorite sign. So my old favorite sign used to always be turtle. My new favorite sign, you guys are gonna laugh, helicopter. Or you can sign it like this, helicopter. I don't know why, I've never been in a helicopter, but I just think it's a fun sign to sign. The other one is, let's see, horseback riding. That one's kind of fun too. So this is horse, this is cow, this is chicken, but this is duck. Also found out I've been signing deaf and home reversed. I thought this was deaf and this was home. No, no, no. Come to find out, this would be deaf. And this is home. Makes a big difference. Makes a big difference. So yeah. But I got an A minus and I'm thrilled. And again, we're starting ASL 2. We've already had a quiz. So right now I have 100%. We all know that that's not going to stay 100%, but we're going to try. So I missed some things in my nutrition class. We're trying to figure out why I didn't get notified from the, okay, essentially I'm taking 2 classes. It's 3 classes, but only 2 at a time kind of thing this semester. Because of the way ASL 1 and 2 is. Between the two classes, there are 6 different computer platforms that you have to keep track of stuff in. I couldn't even log into the one. And they're not all synced together. So I ended up in nutrition. I thought I had taken the first test. Turns out I didn't. I did the first in-book assignment, and I missed the first test. And I missed a couple of assignments because they weren't showing up in my thing, and then all of a sudden they were overdue, and I'm like, what the heck? She said, don't worry about the overdue ones. Go ahead and do them. She doesn't grade those till the end of the semester anyways. Shouldn't be a problem. She drops the lowest score for tests, so obviously my first test is my lowest score. I took the second test. I got an 84%. Hopefully that's my lowest score. I'm going to do the extra credit, and hopefully we'll be okay. I don't know what else to do. So, crazy me decided it makes no sense for me. I'm paying out of pocket. I might as well take advantage of grant money if I can get it to cover more classes. So next semester I have Web Design 1 for 4 credits, ASL 3 and 4, and Human Structures and Function. That puts me at 13 credits, maybe more. But then I'm also the personal trainer class. You have to take the class in order to sit for the certification. That class is going to be on Saturdays for 10 weeks next semester as well. I will miss the 1 week because we will be at Steel City Stitchers retreat. I'm still slated and paid for to go to that. I have to book my hotel. So I'll miss that Saturday. I should be able to, my dog bells are working. Should be able to do that. So, yeah. I actually will have more credits going next semester than my children do. Plus work. So, we think we finally found a platform program to start the magazine. I have registered for it and whatnot. I just need to sit down and do it. Like I said, it's been a little crazy. Yesterday was my birthday. We went out to dinner and kind of had fun. It was nice. It was funny. The little town over from me has a witches' night out for Halloween. So all the there's like bazillions of women out there dressed up as witches. And so the meal, like every place was jam-packed for dinner. So that was nice. Then we went to Culver's for ice cream. Nothing major. It was nice. It was nice. What have I been doing as far as stitching? Okay, I've got one piece of haul and one thing to show you that I've been stitching. It's been a low volume. In fact, I debated whether or not I was even going to film for you. And knowing that I'm not going to get a whole lot more stitching in tonight versus in tomorrow before I would have normally filmed, I just decided to go ahead and go for it and put this out there. So, my one piece of haul. Here's a lavender and lace pattern. Can you see that? It's an angel with the earth. She's not going to look like that when I do her. When I get to do her. I'm going to change her. And I will hold off on what I'm actually going to do until I I think what I'm going to do is scan in the pattern and maybe color the scan. Does that make sense? So that I can make sure that my colors are, and it's going to turn out the way I want it to. And if I do, it will be really cool. And if I don't, it doesn't, well, we'll just keep working at it until it does. That is the only thing that has come in this weekend as far as haul. I may have bought a couple online patterns on Etsy, but I have not printed them off because I haven't. So again, the only thing I've been working on was to try and catch up or at least show some progress. As long as you show progress, Pumpkin will send you the next section. So I had to buy back in. I bought back in and I made some progress on my little teeny tiny gingerbread house. And I honestly thought it was going to be bigger, but that is almost the entire second side. It goes out a little bit further. So it's going to be itty bitty. And I think that's going to be absolutely adorable. So yeah, so there you have it. As for this next week, I can't even begin to tell you what I'm going to stitch on. Obviously, I have to work a little bit on my gingerbread house. I'd like to work on 99 and I'd like to work on Pikachu. But if it comes down to stitching and finishing up the second coat of paint, honestly, I'm going to do the painting. If nothing else, I know that we have the entire week off for Thanksgiving. And that is going to be set for finishing painting because this is getting insane living like this. I like live in a construction zone. So, that said, the plumber has to come out. The plumbing I just had done, all those thousands of dollars, it's leaking. And he also worked on my heating, and my heat ducts don't, it's not working with my furnace. And my pilot light is lit, and I've gone through all of that. So I have a lovely space heater that looks like a fireplace kind of thing. Or like, and that's going and it's heating my, at least my living room area. It's getting kind of chilly here in Michigan, so I'm hopeful that this next week he'll be out here, and we'll get that resolved. Because really not happy with as much money as got spent. So, hopefully I will have heat the next time I come to talk to you. And some, other things. I register for classes in the morning. That's another thing that's got to get taken care of. Although that's really easy. My shopping cart on the program, on the school website is all ready to go, and all I have to do is hit submit. So super easy. And I can register starting at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I will be up at 7 o'clock in the morning hitting submit. And so that was the other thing. I'm on weekend B for StitchCon, and I posted in StitchCon asking if anybody had would be willing to practice with me just a little bit even for signing while we were there, because one, I have to do deaf cultural reports, and one of the ways to do one of the ways that counts for a deaf cultural report in my class is to at least spend 30 minutes with somebody that signs, asking questions and kind of back and forth, and like, what did you learn from them, that kind of thing. So I put that out there thinking maybe I'd get one person who signs. Come to find out there's going to be a couple of us. So that's going to be super cool. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I don't know. That's all. It's super short video. I apologize. I have mail that's going to go out. Still, I would say tomorrow, but we all know that's realistically not going to happen. Potentially Tuesday. I will get to the post office, if not by Wednesday, because really and truly I want stuff off my table. I don't want it to get lost in the shuffle, and forgotten. So if you're expecting mail from me, just know that I'm working on it. Be patient. I'm sorry, guys. Otherwise, that's it. Oh, I went to almost adopt another rescue dog. I was going to drive to Toledo yesterday. They had a little dog. He would have been like Maisie size, maybe a little bit smaller. And his name was Slinky. He was like a Dachshund mix. But Slinky was in his in his foster to adopt home. So I'm glad that Slinky is getting his proper family. I'm not sold on the fact that I need to have a third dog, really and truly. If it happens, it happens. Maisie is eating something. So my dog's like spaghetti squash. I don't know if dogs are supposed to have spaghetti squash. Does anybody know? If you know, could you let me know? And I probably will Google it too, but I hope they can because I gave mine. So, um, that said, my big girl is getting a little antsy. My little girl is getting antsy. They're just antsy dogs. They want me to bike because they sit by the bike while I bike. It's kind of funny. So, I did figure out how to get my nutrition book to talk to me so I can listen to the next chapter while I'm biking or running. So that's kind of good news. That makes me a little bit more productive. So that said, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to upload this. It's probably the shortest video I've ever done. I hope you guys are going to have a great week. I'm planning on having a great week. It's the first full week of me being 50. So there you go. So have a good week. I'll talk to you guys soon.